Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Redhat and today I am going to show you how to install Redhat Enterprise Linux in Oracle VM VirtualBox. I have already downloaded the application and I have installed it in this laptop, and as you can see here is the shortcut here, Oracle VM VirtualBox. So let's start it. So as you can see, there is no any virtual machine installed in this application, so we are going to start this one. But before that, we will have to manage DVD operating system, Linux operating system, so that we can install using that, or we may also have an ISO image so that we can use that image to install the operating system. So I have this image here, RHEL 5, Red Hat Enterprise Linux 5. It's an disk image, it's an ISO image, you can see here. So let's start. We don't need anything else, so just start your application, Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager, and as you can see, there is no any operating system installed in this app. So we are going to install the first operating system as a Linux operating system. So first of all, click on new and assign a user defined name, whatever you want. Like I am assigning RHEL Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and I'll install Linux operating system Red Hat 64-bit. Okay, you can install 64-bit operating system only if you have your host machine is of 64-bit. In 32-bit operating system, you cannot use your 64-bit operating system. So as the next step, we are here to define the memory size, RAM, to assign our new virtual machine. This is the memory 1024, that is 1 GB, which will be used by your Red Hat Enterprise Linux. So let it be, it is not so bad. Click on next. And for hard disk, what hard disk space will use your virtual machine, you'll have to define here. Create a virtual disk now, because we don't have any virtual disks already created. So we will use this option to create a new virtual hard disk, so that our virtual machine can use that disk to operate. So let's don't change anything, just click on create. And as we have selected the for the creating a new hard disk, there is a multiple option which kind of virtual hard disk we want to create. Because we are in initial phase, so you don't have to change anything. Just let whatever the selected option is, that is VirtualBox disk image. Next and next, and where your virtual machine will install, that this is the location. If you let it as it is, it will directly goes to your operating system drive. So if you have enough space in your C drive, let it be, or you can change your location of operating system, Linux operating system, into another drive also. Because I have much more space in my C drive, so I am not going to change anything else. Just I want to define the size of disk will be used by Linux operating system, and that is 30. I am assigning 30 GB of disk space to Linux operating system, and now create. Yeah, as you can see, there is a new host in your virtual machine, that is RHEL Red Hat Enterprise Linux. But this is other options which we have just selected to configure the Enterprise Linux. That the name is Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and it will be of 64-bit, and the base memory is 1 GB, and this boot order, and multiple option like we chosen. So there is nothing to bother about. Just go to setting. Once you configure the hardware for your virtual machine, just go to setting and go to storage, and define that what kind of media you will use to install your virtual machine. Because we have an ISO image, so we can click on this option and choose virtual optical disk file. And as I have stored my virtual machine, my DVD in this folder, so I have browsed it and OK. Now just click on start button. As you can see, a new window has opened, and this is the option of Linux. The Linux operating system DVD has booted, and there is a multiple option to install or upgrade in graphical mode. Press enter to install or upgrade text mode, like type Linux text. Use the function key. Just we are pressing enter, and here we go. The installation process is started. Once you click inside your virtual machine, your cursor wouldn't work outside the virtual machine. So if you have to access your cursor back, you just click on Control Alt up right side. Here the option is to begin installation, to begin testing the CD media before installation. Press OK. If you want to check your media, if there is absolute OK, you will have to choose this one. Or if you are sure that your DVD is OK, so you don't have to check that media, because it will take a much time. So I am just skipping this option. Yeah, this is the installation process is started, and because I have directly installing in graphical mode there, so there is no any critical steps is there. Here is the first screen. We just have to click next. Click on next. As you can see, there is a language option, which language you will prefer for. That is English, by default selected. I'll just click on next, and this is the keyboard type, US English keyboard, and this is the installation key, installation number of Redhat Enterprise Linux is. Even you can skip this option, skip this number if you don't remember the key, but I know the key, so I am assigning here to 2515 D4E 2152225 Here you can see here the key is 2515 D4E 2152225 is the installation key for Linux, Redhat Enterprise Linux. So okay here, and as you can see, the partition table on device SDA was unreachable, because this is the new hard disk. According to we have created the disk of 30 GB that is not partitioned yet. That's why this warning message is appearing here. Just click on yes and searching for the Redhat Enterprise. So as you can see here, there is the multiple option for you managing a disk, like remove all partition on selected drive and create default level. This option will delete all the existing partition of your hard disk and create a default partition for installation. And the second option is remove Linux partition on a selected drive and creates default layout. It will delete only Linux partition. If there is any Linux partition in your hard disk, only that partition will be deleted and the default partition will be created. Use free space on selected drive and create. This option will not delete any of partition, whether it is Windows partition or Linux operating system partition. but whatever the free space will be, that will be used by Linux operating system for the installation. And the fourth one option which we are going to choose, that is create custom layout. Create custom layout defines we will define manually how to manage the partition. So we are just clicking on create custom layout and click on next. Your hard disk name is SDA and the size is here 30718 MB. Next. So as you can see there, here the disk name is /dev/sda and the free space is about 30 GB of your disk, and here you can see there is no any partition here. So we are going to create the most initial and most important partition of Linux operating system, that is /boot/and swap. So click on new, selecting free space, click on new and define what kind of partition you want. I'm just creating a boot partition with the 100 MB of disk space, and I don't have to change anything else. And again I'm selecting this free space, new, and this time I'm going to create / and / need a much more space so that I can use further that to different reasons. So I'm assigning about 20,000 of disk space. In total, a total disk is of 30 GB, and I'm assigning 20 GB of disk space for the / partition, and this 20,000 size is in MB. So okay, and the third most important partition is, that is not exactly the mount point, that will be the file system, that will be the virtual machine used by your operating system for managing your performance, and I am just assigning 1200 1 GB and 200 MB of space as a swap space. So okay, so we don't have to do anything here. If you want more partition, you can create using this free space like home or /dev or /var, but there is only 3 partition is required, mostly required for the Linux operating system, so you don't worry, just click on next. And this is the option. The grub bootloader will be installed on /dev/sda. Grub is the bootloader program, grand unified bootloader, so you don't have to change anything, just click on next. Yeah, I'm not going to assign anything right now, like IP address or IP address will be assigned by DHCP server, and I'm not going to assign any host name this time. Further we'll do all the manual setups for the operating system once we install the operating system. So next, so I'm going to select here time zone, and I can move cursor just to my region, that is Asia, Kolkata. Okay, so this is the last step. You will have to assign password for the root user. I'm just assigning password as a Redhat and retrieving installation information. What application or what features you need in your operating system. If you are aware about all the applications and their features, just customize now, or if you are willing to customize it later, just let it the option selected, that is customize later, and click on next. Checking dependency in package selected for the installation. Whatever the default package is selected, they may require some dependency package. That thing need to be checked if that is available with your disk. So the process is going on for that. This operating system we can use further for the multiple practical topics. Yes, everything is finalized. Click next to begin installation on Red Hat Enterprise Linux Server. A complete log of installation can be found in /root/install.log, and after rebooting the system, a kickstart file containing the installation option, whatever option we had selected till now, can be found in anaconda-ks.crg file after rebooting the system. So once I click on next, the installation process will be started. So here you go. So it's formatting /. Formatting /boot and transferring emails to the disk. Starting installation plan, it will take several minutes. It won't take much more time as we didn't selected multiple softwares. So let's the process go on. We'll be back. As you can see here, only 2 minutes is remaining. Let the installation process complete, and we'll see the further some initial setups for Linux operating system. It's just about to complete. Wait for a while. Yes, it's completed now. So we can proceed for the further. The bootloader program. Yes. Remove any media. We have media here. So we will just let it be. Just click on reboot. As you can see here, press enter to, this is the bootloader program grub. Just enter to start. Your operating system has started. installed and started, and because the first time system is booting, your operating system is booting, so we'll have to some initial changes. Okay, here is the welcome screen for your operating system. Click on forward. This is the license agreement. Just agree, and whether the firewall of your system will be on or off. For right now I am just disabling the firewall. Okay, this is the warning. And SELinux, that is the security enhanced Linux, even I am disabling this option for a while. Further, when we will talk about security enhanced Linux, we will enable this application. Okay, another warning, and this is the kdum program. Just click on forward. Again, once again, you will have to set the time, date and time. Just click on next because it's okay. And if you want to register this product or update right now, yes, register now, or just click on no, I prefer to register at a later time. Okay, no thanks, I am not going to register this time. And a user account, I'm like user 1, and password again I am assigning Redhat as a password, user 1 password. This will be the default user account, a part of your root user account. So all the option has selected and it's done now. And once you choose your all options, it will reboot your system and it will prompt you directly to the login screen at the next reboot. Enter. Okay. Your login screen is just about to come here, and here it is. Here it is, as root Redhat was the password. So here is your desktop. So here we done. Thank you guys, thank you for watching this video. I am quite sure that you have got a better concept about your virtual machine. If you want a home lab for your Redhat Enterprise Linux preparation, this application will definitely help you. In further videos, we will discuss about multiple topics of RSC, SA and RSCE. So keep watching and do subscribe and share this video with other friends also, so that everyone can get the better concept. Thank you so much.